Hey, whoa, hey, this is Politics with Laura. Hey, I am here in DC at the Navy Yard. Thought I would do a quick live. And there was a lot of action going on here yesterday. I thought I would come back down and see if there was some more Navy action. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Okay, where is it? Oh, man. Okay, it's not letting me flip it. So let me turn it. Oh, some more helicopters coming through. Okay. Hopefully I get this right. Over there's a Navy Yard. Panning on over. There's Boling Air Force Base. All the way down here. Hopefully this is matching up. That's all Boling Air Force Base, and around that bend is a Navy Yard. Now I saw a small Navy ship flying up here, going towards the Navy Yard. It was dark blue and it was like levitating on top of the water. I mean, it was really something. Really something. Now, I don't know what's going on now. I've been seeing a lot of airplanes. I mean, not airplanes, I'm sorry, helicopters going to the Navy Yard and some. I haven't seen any going on over to Boling Air Force Base. I don't know. We are at really in uncertain times, and plus, the House of Representatives has not elected a speaker. Now, there are 8 Republicans led by Matt Gaetz. I don't know what Matt Gaetz is up to. He got rid of the first Speaker McCarthy. Oh wait, here it is. Look at this. Hopefully you can see it. I hope you can see it. Okay. I hope you're able to see that. That came from Boling Air Force Base, right over there. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Again, like I said, there's some really uncertain times. Uh, man, woo! I just see us going into another. I don't know. I think maybe a war is a brewing for the United States to get into. I hope not. Okay, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of action moving here. Yesterday, actually, the Coast Guard came came up the Potomac River and went to the Navy Yard. And I'm like, Coast Guards, Navy, what's going on here? I don't know anything about anything. As far as this is concerned, I know that it just has me concerned. That's all that I know. But again, as I was saying about Matt Gaetz, him using getting rid of Speaker McCarthy because he wasn't moving fast enough or doing what he, as far as making good on all his promises. Well, he made a lot of promises to a lot of people, but it takes time in order to get the things that you want done. So you're not going to just do it right away. I don't know. Matt Gaetz, he's young. He's what in his early 40s, late 30s. I don't know, but he moved too quickly to get rid of him, and then had the backing of all of the Democrats. Matt, what are you doing? What? I don't know. But again, it's really wild. No speaker for two almost a month. No speaker, so business can't get done. too much fighting. You got the Democrats, booing the Republicans. It's a mess, a complete mess. But we're in this wild state, so who knows? Who knows? And it's cold out here. I didn't think it would be this cold. But now I can't talk about the I country, what's going on over there in Pakistan, and we are all divided. Now, one thing that people aren't looking at least in my belief, is that people are losing their lives. They are, and life is valuable. Okay, I'm not going to go into the I country. I just wish that all of this would stop. Yeah, the shedding of or the termination of people. Hey, how you doing? The termination of people is a bit much. I mean, for any life is valuable, and identity politics is so bad to where people are saying if you're pro I, then you're um, a terrorist, and then if you're pro Palestinian, you're a terrorist, and I'm just like, life, just life. And then I get people inboxing me saying, well, who are you for? Are you for the I country? Are you for the Palestinians? And I'm like, no, I'm for life. And identity politics is so dangerous because you don't see people as human beings. You see them as a terrorist or you see them as the victim. And and that's a bad place to be because you're no longer looking at people as human beings. They bleed red just like everyone else. And I learned some years ago, this older woman told me, I think I was in my late teens, early 20s. She told me, um, that's when I was talking about the war, the first Gulf War. And I said, "Oh my goodness, we're over there, and and we're getting terrorists. They're terrorizing. They're going to do." The lady said, "She said, wait a minute, yo, young lady." She said, "Everyone's terrorist is someone else's freedom fighter. They're fighting for a reason. No one just comes up and just pops you on the head for no reason. There is a reason." And even though in this case right here, I do understand what's going on, I understand the politics behind it. I understand um, the Bible was in it. There's so much in it, but it comes back to a simple thing: no bloodshed. That's all I'm about. I'm not pro this or pro that. I'm just pro life. That's it. That's simple. Oh, there goes the water taxi. You got to take a look at this. So hopefully, I can't flip it around. So hopefully you see it. The water taxi there. You haven't had anything until you've been on a water taxi. But outside of Matt Gaetz, but man, I'm really concerned. I'm really concerned, and I'm gonna break this video up, and then I'm gonna put the Thank goodness I got the picture or the video of the Navy ship, and you can see it levitating. I'm like, oh, zooming up, and I'm gonna put it in, and then I'm gonna make sure that you all see it, and also the Coast Guard coming up. Look, something big's going on. something really big. I don't know what, well, of course, I don't know what they're planning, but I got a funny feeling the United States is going to be in war. I do. And based on the fighting and these people buying war bonds, our our House, our senators are buying war bonds before those bombas even dropped. They bought war bonds. They knew this was going to happen because Egypt said it was going to happen. And I said this before. I'm confused about what's his name, Benjamin Netanyahu, or they call him Bibi. Bibi, what's going on? You got all this technology, and you could not even stop it, or did you want to stop it? I could only imagine how many governors made money off of this. They made money off of it, or are making money off of it. These war companies have to make some money. They don't make money like Lockheed Martin. They make money. They're a war company. These bullets, big bullets, they're going to make money. And our children are going to have to go in and fight this war for what? For their interest? For the interest of the House of Representatives, the Senate, for their interest? Their children aren't going. Their children are not going to war. No, they're going to sit back and let the poor folks like you and I do this. We're going to be on the battlefield. We're the ones who are going to be losing our lives over what? Over what? No one's talking about King Charles. Not a one. King Charles. You still have your mitts on Palestine. Now you gave up Syria, which I had no idea. I mean, you learn something new every day. You do. Learn something new. England, or shall I? Yeah, England is up to their eyeballs in this. King Charles, what are you getting out of this? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I just hope and pray. I just hope and pray that we can get it together because we're following like sheep. We're following into this. They're throwing all this fear. What do they call it? Fear porn? They're throwing all this fear porn out there. And as long as we're fearful, we can't see what's going on in front of us. I'm sorry for rambling, but I'm just down here and I'm waiting. Besides seeing these guys right here, there was a big group of them and they were going around uh, Haynes Point, which is a huge park. I'm at the very tip of it, looking at us, looking at the water. I'm gonna show you one more time. Damn, I was hoping maybe the Navy will come up, but take a look. Those of you who just came in, over here is a Navy Yard in DC, Washington D.C. Over there are the, I believe, are the administrative buildings. Um, some years ago, there was a guy who eliminated a couple of people. It was over here, behind that building that you see right here. Behind that, there are more administrative buildings, and that leads. It's in Southeast, and it's on M, Southeast and M Street. Was it 15th? I'm not quite sure. And over there is Boling Air Force Base. So you've heard me say many times in my videos that Boling Air Force Base, the Navy Yard, up there is a capital. If I were to walk farther down, then I can get a better view of the Capitol building. But this is where all that happened. So let me see anybody. What's that? Okay. Funny, funny, funny. So it is cold out here. I'm gonna go ahead and close this up. I didn't think it would be this cold, but I wanted to get some shots so that you all. Uh-oh. Is that an airplane or a helicopter? Maybe an airplane. But I'm sorry, back to what I was saying. King Charles, what do you get out of this? Now I know you're gonna make a lot of money out of this. France, what do you get out of this? Because you were in Iran and Iraq. You were in those two countries. The two languages are Arabic and another language, but also they speak French. So what do you get out of this, France? And what got me, Turkey, was it Belgium? Belgium or Germany? One of those two. I'm not. I don't quite remember. I hear a lot of helicopters coming. Oh, let me get prepared. It sounds big. Damn! Why is my car alarm going off? Oh, this is awful. Only me. This only happens to me. That noise must have made my car alarm go off. But let me get on next to the water. At least the water went down a little bit. Oh shit! All this damn mud. Look at all this yuck. Oh, all this yuck. Ugh. High tide. Oops. Okay, went down there. I don't think you can hear it from my headphones. I don't know if you can hear it from my headphones, but there's a lot going on. They were stepping in all this damn water. How you doing? You hear all this stuff in the air? All these helicopters and planes? It's woo! A lot going on, all that noise. Okay, that went someplace else. But it just makes me wonder about why now. Makes me wonder about why now. Why did Hamas do what it did? Um, why is the I country? It's like, why at this point in time? That is, what really has me questioning a lot of things. Lebanon, okay, I know I'm rambling, but I just have a lot of things going through my head. It's just like, why now? Are they pushing the caliphate? Are they trying to make certain things happen? Who knows? Who knows? But that was really it. Uh, I don't know what that is. Hey, hi, how you doing? Hey, Katie. But yeah, I have my one ear out and the other ear in. But okay, okay, enough time went past. Now, what I find interesting is that the Speaker of the House are over there doing a count, and Jim Jordan got 210 votes. Now he needed 200. What is it? 213 to be Speaker. So it's like he almost gets there, but doesn't make it. And a couple of people voted for McCarthy. Does McCarthy want to get back in there? I mean, I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't trust him. I mean, even though I like Matt Gaetz, I wouldn't trust Matt Gaetz, and I wouldn't trust the Republicans. I sure enough wouldn't trust the Democrats because every last Democrat backed Matt Gaetz in having Jim not Jim excuse me Kevin McCarthy kicked out of being the Speaker of the House. So now you have all this instability going on, which begs this question. Matt, what the hell are you doing? Matt and the loyal eight. Matt and the loyal eight. Like, what are you doing? What is your goal? I mean, we haven't had a speaker in about what? About almost a month. No business is getting done. Uh, Katie says, I'm good. Okay, I'm doing fine. I'm down here in the cold, down here in the DC on the water. What are your thoughts about Matt Gaetz and not having a speaker? And what are your thoughts about the I country and the Palestinians fighting and the polarization of this identity politics that we have going on? And that's what it is, identity politics. Those two topics on the floor. Um, but Matt, I mean, what are you doing? I almost want to ask, who are you working for? Are you working for the people in your constituency in Florida? Or do you have a special interest? It kills me to ask that question. It does, but just based on your actions, it looks real shady. And I hear people say, well, he didn't, Kevin McCarthy didn't do what he said he was supposed to do. He was going to sign this, he was going to sign that, he was going to do this, he was going to do that. But people sort of forget Democrats and Republicans, everyone has to agree. And they weren't agreeing. And again, Kevin McCarthy made a lot of promises. And if you promise here and you promise here and you fulfill this promise, this person's going to want you out because you left them out. Let me see. Katie said, sorry, I have not heard of. Okay, where the people. Yeah, okay. I understand that. Um, but man, oh man, I'm sitting here looking towards the Capitol building. I can see the very tip of it. So I'm just like, come on, you all got to get this together. You got it, because we are at a weakened state. And where I'm sitting on the Potomac, not on a Potomac River, but where I'm sitting, you could just come right on up and anything could happen. Oh, what part of Africa are you in? And welcome, welcome, welcome. What part of Africa are you in? I'm gonna predict. I'm gonna say Uganda. I'm looking at your last name. Oh, I was close. I was close. South Africa. Okay. Yeah, South Africa, Southwestern. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for being here. They didn't give me a straw. I should have left McDonald's alone. And you got a lot going on over there in South Africa, a whole lot. I've been keeping up with it. But what are your thoughts about the crazy foolishness going on over here? What are your thoughts about American politics? Okay, I'm hearing all these helicopters. If it comes over here, I'll make sure that you all see it because there's been some stuff going to uh, the Navy Yard. There were some helicopters going over to Boling Air Force Base, and I didn't see any ships come up yet. I thought there was gonna be more action. That's why I came down here. I'm sorry. I'm not really sure. Okay. Okay. I've been keeping up with news in South Africa. You got a lot going on. You know, I thought the United States had a lot of wild stuff. You all got a lot of wild stuff. You do. There's so much going on down here. It's cold. But outside of Matt Gaetz and the, how can I say, the loyal eight, Newsom, Gavin Newsom, I really don't know what Gavin Newsom is going to do. Okay, have you heard of some? Yeah, I've heard about the I country, but I have to be very careful because the United Nations is telling the social media giants that if any of the content creators talk about the I country, then Mark Zuckerberg will be fined $2 billion. And then those of us who do content creation, we could lose our channels and or, yep, there it is, being demonetized. I hope you see it. I hope you see that right there. That's going to Boling Air Force Base. Whenever they come to Boling Air Force Base, normally, damn, I hope you see it. I hope you see it. Now I haven't seen. They were busy yesterday. Yep. Okay. I wonder who came to Boling Air Force Base. So I was hearing a whole lot of noise. A whole lot. I hope you saw it. I hope because I can't flip it. Whew. Sheesh. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be a wild year. I'm sorry. Where was I at? Oh, but I really can't talk too much about the I country because the United Nations is saying that we can't, and we have to be very careful and mindful of how we speak because of the I country. Now, we could talk about Palestine or Palestinians all we want. We could talk about Iranians, we could talk about Iraqians, we could talk about the King of England, we could even say possibly that he's a jerk or whatever. Okay, I'm not saying that he's a jerk, but we could say anything. But we can't speak out about the I country. We can't say much or nothing about it because the United Nations said nope, nope, nope. Now, if you look at some of my videos, well, you won't be able to see it, but I get dings. And if you go on Instagram, PoliticsWithLaura1, a lot of my content, I'm able to really go off the rails a little bit more. What do you say? About it, yeah. I can really have a little bit more freedom, but I do have a Rumble account too. I need 5 people to subscribe. And then I could really, really say the things that I want to say because Rumble protects you. Rumble is backing Russell Brand. So I'm like, if Rumble backs Russell Brand, then I know I can really say what I want to say and point out the things that I know. Because I know that I'll get protection from Rumble. But YouTube, nope. They'll put you on suspension, demonetize you, whatever it is. They'll get and do it quick. Instagram, I've been getting some dings on my videos, even though it's the truth. They'll say, well, the fact checkers, really fact checkers? I want to find out who you are. I want to find out who you are so I can do a video out about you and call you out. Okay, well, thank you for stopping by, Katie. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. So, if you see a lot of people on social media skating around it or not talking about it, that's why. That is why. But I'm sorry, I deviated from King Charles. He's getting something out of it. Lockheed Martin, all these war companies making money. I have to find that somebody photoshopped a couple of the senators that bought the war bonds. And yes, I said war bonds before one bomb dropped. They're going to make money off people dying. And it's a shame. They don't even look at life anymore. Like life is not even valuable, you know. Sound like Oprah Winfrey. Well, we got to reduce the population. Well, Oprah, let's start with you. How about that? Since you want to reduce the population. Oprah's a big disappointment. But on that note, I am freezing. And watch, just when I close this down, that's when the military is going to come up and I won't be able to get them. I know it. I know it. I'm sorry. That's why I'm rambling so much. I'm just waiting for them to do what they did yesterday. I couldn't believe I got the footage that I got. I'm like, oh my goodness. I was just video from my videotaping from my camera, not on Instagram or YouTube. No, just getting some shots and poof, it all happened. But I will show you what I got. It is, and I'm the only content creator down here doing this. I'm like, oh. Okay, let me go ahead and close this down. Damn, I don't want to because I know everything's going to come out. I know it. But please like, subscribe. I just got over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That means so much. That means so much. Whew. I can start doing some more. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and go. I want to thank you. Bye bye.